My name is Kim Jacobson. I lived in McKinney, Texas. I found out about Brusenhan Associates when I was doing an internet search to look for someone to list and sell my house. I was very nervous about it. I wasn't sure what I was getting into and had heard a lot about scams, so I was very apprehensive, but I realized that I needed to do something, so I was willing to meet with Brusenhan Associates and just see where it would go. There were others, but just looking at your information and doing some research, you seemed to be the most reputable, and your company had a good name, and I felt comfortable in choosing Brusenhan Associates. I felt like after meeting with Brusenhan Associates that was very clear what was expected and all my choices, and I felt no pressure whatsoever, and felt like that you went over the top to make sure that I was comfortable and that I was not going to be taken advantage of. You know, you reassured me that we were going to get through this, and that my son would graduate from high school and we'd be able to stay in our house, which was so important, and that was really my goal. I wanted to sell our home, but I also wanted to give my children peace of mind, and you did all that. And we had numerous showings, and we had a lot of positive feedback, as well as some negative, but for the most part, it just went very smoothly. Absolutely, I would recommend it 100%. I have talked to people since I have met you that have lost their home to foreclosure, and they wish they had known about you in advance, because that's a terrible thing to have to go through. I've recommended you already. I've passed out business cards, and I would 100% wouldn't hesitate, whether they're just buying a new home, selling their home, or they're in a stressful situation. I felt like you all held my hand through this, and you know, you just can't imagine the relief and the burden that's been lifted from our family, and then to see my son, that we didn't have to move while he was graduating, and it's just turned out to be way more than I could have ever expected. One suggestion: I wouldn't wait. If you know you're in a stressful situation, I would definitely seek help earlier rather than later, because then you are rushing, and mine was close, but it was still doable. But it's much better if you could come from the perspective that you're not down to the last minute trying to work out a deal, because there are many other options that we don't know about that Brusenhan does know about, and they are more than willing to help you with those options.